If you want to play free Flash games, be sure to check out CmiHD.com. Link is in the description. What's up, you here, CMI, and today we're actually going to be talking about WrestleMania 31, which happened yesterday. I actually got to watch it, and I'm not going to lie, it's actually really good WrestleMania. But anyways, today we're actually going to be talking about some of the good moments that happened, some of the favorite moments. If I do end up missing a couple, please tell me. A match that actually happened that I think you guys will be interested in was the Daniel Bryan versus Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler versus Wade Barrett. That match is actually fairly good. If you guys happen to watch it, tell me down below what you thought of the match. To me, I thought the match was actually fantastic. They put on an amazing performance, and it was actually really cool because you had you just couldn't know who was gonna win, because they're just going back and forth, you know. But the results were Daniel Bryan ended up winning. Dolph Ziggler was actually fairly close, but Daniel Bryan ended up winning. So that was really cool. My other favorite moment was the Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins match. That match was just really cool. Like, you just saw vintage Orton. Like, Orton did, how much RKOs did he do? I think he did over 5. Because he RKO'd those two security guards, AJ, I'm not sure if the guy's name's AJ or something, it's like J something, I don't know, that, those two goons, he ended up RKO'ing them, and also did the DDT onto the concrete, which is actually really cool. And he also did one to Seth Rollins, and then Seth Rollins ended up actually doing a curve stomp. I think he did two curve stomps on Randy Orton, but then he was about to do another one, and then out of nowhere, Randy Orton gets up, RKOs, boom, right in the midair, and he goes for the 1, 2, 3, and Randy Orton ends up winning, which is amazing, because Randy Orton needs a win, man. He's finally gotten the win that he deserves, because he hasn't been doing too well throughout the past few months, because he's been absent, but now he's back, and he's on his A game. Now, another match that I wanted to talk about was the Sting versus Triple H match. I thought that match was actually going to be fairly predictable, but it turned out that I was actually wrong, which I'm really happy about. Because a lot of people were saying that Sting was actually going to win that match, but it turns out that he actually didn't. Triple H ended up winning that match. But how, you ask, right? So what happened was the NW, yes, I said it, NWO, they came out and they basically saw that Triple H was playing not fair, because the DX members were all there before, and the NWO decided, was like, you know what, let's go and help this guy out, why not? And it was just really cool. It was probably one of, if you're a hardcore wrestling fan, then it's probably one of the greatest moments that you've probably lived yet, or you've probably seen. But yeah, it was actually really cool. Shawn Michaels ended up switching musicking Sting, which is fantastic, and yeah, it was actually a really good match, and it was good, just an overall, I'd say it was really good. Now, my other match, which would be match number 3, which was the Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. That match was just fucking awesome. It was just awesome. Excuse for my language, but that match was just amazing. It was what stole the whole entire show for me. I don't know where to start, man. I don't know where to start. The Beast incarnate, man. 10 suplexes to the guy. Freaking 4 F5s. What? What? You gotta be kidding me. Suplex City was trending, man. Roman Reigns was living in Suplex City. He couldn't do anything. But throughout half of that match, Roman Reigns ended up picking some ground, and he came back, and he Superman punched Brock Lesnar 4 times, but Brock Lesnar just could not stay down. And then he went for the spear, and Brock Lesnar was down, and then he goes for pin. 1, 2, boom, he kicks out right off the bat. And Roman was like, what the hell just happened? Where am I? I don't even know. This WrestleMania, yeah? I thought it was tomorrow. It was just freaking cool. And then, I think, I don't know, something happened where both men were down, and then Seth Rollins came in because he was going to cash it in, right? So he cashes it in. So right when he gets up, Brock Lesnar gets up, is about to do the F5. Out of nowhere, Roman Reigns spears Brock Lesnar. All you see, Seth Rollins comes in, curve stomps Roman Reigns, goes to the 1, 2, 3. Like that. Like that. Seth Rollins was the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. It was just freaking awesome. It was just cool. Even though it was a bit predictable, I would say it was a good freaking performance. It was just amazing. Now, the Taker versus Bray Wyatt one, that one was also cool as well. Their costumes were actually cool. They're actually like really weird looking, which is like cool, which is what is meant for them, because they're like weirdos, but in a good way though, you know, in a good way. But they put on a hell of a show as well. Taker ended up winning that match, and it's actually good to see Taker with a win. I think he's gonna retire most likely. I think, honestly, to me, I think he should, man. The guy needs a rest. Like, seriously, I know he only like wrestles once a year, but like, come on, man, give the guy a rest. Give him a rest. Anyways, so those were my favorite moments at WrestleMania. I'm not gonna be covering the John Cena versus Rusev match because I did not watch it. I didn't like it. It was just a disappointment for me. I don't want to see any more Cena matches because they're so predictable. But anyways, I'm going to try to end this video off on a good note. Overall, the show was amazing, and I enjoyed it. And yeah, so you guys tell me down below what was your favorite moment of WrestleMania 31. And yeah, that's it for me. Catch you all next time. Peace.